Now, Ron has closed the $5.7 million deal to produce From the Trailer to the Grave with $100,000 options for the 2 sequels. When it rains, it pours. When you and I aren't talking, when it rains, it pours. I meet with the hedge fund board next month, and we start location scouting in February. Cha-ching! Deborah International is helping me set up interviews with EB specialists around the world, with Dr. Elena Pope, the top EB specialist in Canada. You can see in several EB shorts for my documentary. And I just got cast in a Jeep Cherokee commercial shooting on my birthday that requires this new silly-looking period beard. When it rains, it pours. But none of this is as exciting as it should be after all the work that has been done and is still to be done ahead, because I cannot just jump around telling you about it and embrace the shit out of you and your gorgeous derriere while welcoming you along the adventure after everything that we last said to each other. None of which either of us meant, except for how adamant we are about our boundaries. But we will soon be able to laugh it all off together. I crossed the line, and I deserved everything I got from Mama Bear's World War Hulk, as you put it, that Shannon can only talk you down from, but I've gotten really clutch. Like you said, you'll predict my crazies coming from 4 o'clock. I'm getting really good at calming you down, too. The night I crossed the line and deserve everything I got from Mama Bear's World War Hulk, the night I let my alpha gonzo step up and take the wheel by coming to your place. Even if I felt that I had clearly announced myself 3 times along the way, including 20 minutes away when I made the change from the 405 to the 605, interpreted your lack of responses to imply you're sprucing up to see me after cooking all day like any other gal that I've ever interacted with when they don't respond to a text like that, and only had intentions of smoking a bowl and going on a walk with you. I had no right to get that close to your sanctuary again without your expressed invitation, especially with your son being home and knowing your house is an unpredictable Vegas slot machine of cellular reception. That was unacceptable. I apologize. I swear on Ripley's life it will not happen again. Of the 4 times we've had these spats, we have come closer and more trusting. We have become closer and more trusting of one another. Things continue to grow for the better, and like anyone else, we have a hiccup. Given as much as we have added to one another's lives with uncontrollable laughter, distracting from cancer and daily tragedies with our nonsense, someone to open up to more than any other potential partner without fear of judgment, keeping one another's ego and anger in check, and the rad optimism we give one another for the future as we work on improving ourselves. With all this, we're too much fun to quit each other. You know damn well we'd not be where we are right now if we'd met at a mutual friend's party the way you'd said and had people vouch for us. Why do you think I kept trying to invite you to my events and concerts, to develop trust in public so we can meet people and perfect strangers who vouch for us? You are not just all my hall passes of Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, and Aubrey Plaza rolled into a Christina Hendricks burrito. You are also more Dr. Hunter S. Thompson than any other person aside from me. Have you ever read that cat stuff, Hell's Angels, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, especially his liturgical work? Our messages read exactly like the Gonzo letters, volumes 1, 2, and 3. Giddy as a little girl, usually hilarious, always insane, and sometimes volatile. Neither of us want to get married. Neither of us... marriage is an outdated institution that was created when people had like a 20-year lifespan and they only had to suffer through with each other for like 5, 10 of it. I have no interest in marriage. I never have. You talk in your sleep and flail. Neither of us are trying to get anyone to move in with us. You talk in your sleep and flail about, and I listen to Tibetan meditation bowls while cuddling with Ripley, who takes up most of my bed. That was a large part of the reason why Erica and I split. She could not handle the Tibetan meditation bowls at night, and Ripley took up too much room. And I said, "You go before the dog goes." Well, I mean, she takes up most of the bed I have now. It's time to shop for a California king and a new place altogether. From 2 years of driving people, I'm going to look at moving to Long Beach. I hate LA. But I love living an hour away from you. I love not having to talk to each other all the time. I love that we have friends and lives completely fulfilling and separate from one another. We both love in the weirdest way possible, keeping one another at bay until we just can't wait to see one another. I don't know how many of your ex would vouch for you, but all mine, especially the past few years, can attest to just how inattentive I was to each of them, never even asking for a last name. You get mad at me for making boneheaded moves. I get mad at you for going over the top when you get mad at me. The solution? I won't make you mad anymore. Boom. Done. I don't judge you for blowing Dory's condition out of proportion to make me believe he has the most intense recessive dystrophic EB and needs to be bandaged head to toe every day. I was extremely angry at first to know what lengths you've gone through to maintain that lie and make me feel like a piece of shit, worth less than a speck of dirt for not respecting what you all go through, having to bandage him from head to toe every night. But I don't judge you. I know you've got enough reasons from your past to keep men the fuck away from the comfortable fortress of solitude you've finally been able to build for you and your child. But we will never work out if you don't trust me. I have given you all the keys to background checks on me. I have made my Facebook profile as, I usually have it private as fuck, and people can only see my public profile. After Mike Sweeney did his whole siphoning of my funds in 2010, I've been as private and misdirective online as fuck. But I'm making myself available to be viewed and requested by anyone, including Jeff Sushi, Omar Ipis, JD Ipis, Shannon Steen, and Tim Noble. You can all befriend me and see what the fuck I do and who the fuck I am. You already know. My online presence, video testimonials from friends, and making events available to you. I've given you all the background checks on me. I am Jedi Dog Father in social media, and I have made my K. Harrison Sweeney private Facebook page available to you all. But I'm not trying to meet Dorian. I'm not trying to save his world. I'm not trying to be his daddy. You made it abundantly clear he already has one, and I absolutely don't want to destroy his hope that the two of you will get back together. But you've pointed out, time and again, how unreliable Jeff is, and I am compelled to help fill that void in whatever way I can, even anonymously and from afar, for years, until Dory graduates. I don't care. If that means letting you use my Uber or Lyft accounts to get rides, so be it. If that means I have to drop everything I'm doing to come help you somehow, if and when you have another breakdown or something similar, then that's what I'm prepared to do, 24/7, 365. Just give me a leap day breather. Hold on. I bought this piece of shit from a Hot Topic, and it used to have a card on it, but I took it off and I gave it to one previous woman, but she gave it back to me. I bought this piece of shit for $12 from some Hot Topic in Casper, Wyoming in 2000, or a few years ago. I've been planning on giving it to the woman I want to confide in and be intimate with for the rest of my life. That doesn't mean marriage. That doesn't mean living together, and it doesn't mean pushing myself as being your son's stepdaddy. It means I like the shit out of you and want to keep on playing things by ear with you as days go by. That's it. Cantarella, would you be my Busey? Will you ride this crazy train called life with me? I will do everything in my power to provide escape, comfort, stability, and reliability, and I will do everything to avoid getting you angry. It would be grand if you would consider not letting yourself go radioactive at me when I clearly don't deserve it. You said I make you more angry than your husband, and I've never understood the cliche, we only hurt the ones we love, outside of my sisters. until getting to know you. Because, man alive, do you hurt the ones you love? And as a Chinese snake, I can only acquiesce so much until having to match pitch with you and go to my own World War Hulk out, which I keep at bay by listening to binaural beats and Tibetan meditation bowls and avoiding douchebags like the plague. I keep away from World War Hulk outs by not interacting with anyone who has World War Hulk outs. And yet, dude, let's just have fun and kick ass, man. You mean the world to me. And life keeps on getting better. I'm going to leave you with Sonnet 116, which JD will appreciate. And I did this at Ken and Jesse's wedding to like cherry on top everything. You are so gorgeous inside and out. You are me in chick form, and I am egotistical, yeah. But I kind of wish that we had met when we were in our 60s, so that your looks wouldn't be an issue in any of this, so that it could just be about us, what's in here. But, which leads me to leave you with this sonnet, 116. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no! It is an ever-fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose worth's unknown though his height be taken. Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not within his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. If this be error, and upon me proved, I never it. Nor no man ever loved. I love you. Sleep on this. Merry Christmas. Get a hold of me. I'm not judging you, and I'm not trying to move in, I'm not trying to marry you, and I'm not trying to be a stepdaddy. I want to provide escape. I want to see you make the world burn for everything that it's done and lift everyone else up. And Merry Christmas. I look forward to talking to you again. This is going to be a long process. Enough of your friends and enough of my friends know about what's going on, or close friends, that this isn't going to be a quick solve. We're most likely going to have to be pretty secret for a bit. But it's worth it until people can handle it. Like, I mean, hell, you're going to see a deposit of $500 on Mary the Great's Rest in Peace anniversary. And when you FaceTime me, just moments before or moments after the new year, like 11:50, 11:55, or 12:05, after even if it's just to say, eat a dick, and I respond, you too, as you wish, then you'll receive another deposit of the same amount. And then from there, my birthday is January 12th. You, Tim, and Shannon are invited to join me and my friends at the restaurant of my choice in Los Feliz. And I'll make another deposit of $1,000 that time. And we can keep on kind of going like that if need be, because I know you need financial assistance with all of the hospital bills you've had lately. I'm going to invest in your business. I'm investing in you because I love you. Because enough of you is me, and I am egotistical. I only want to see you be as happy as fucking possible. I'm your escape. It's kicking on 39 seconds, or 39 minutes, so happy birthday to me.